So today we have another new truck part. This is one of the last new truck parts I'm getting for a while. Looks weird from this angle, but this is a Smitty Bilt roof rack tent. Figured I'd do a tiny install video. I wanted to make sure that this would be a little bit somewhat of a straightforward install. Maybe see if it would be too difficult to do a video on without causing a ruckus. So basically, how it goes is you put this crossbar here, and then there's just four bolts that go into there from the bottom of the tent over there. You can do it two ways. You can do it so it opens up this way or towards the back. We're going to be doing towards the back. If you do it towards the side, you have to cut this. I'd prefer to not have to cut it, and plus I don't even think this is long enough to reach the front of my rack to the back of my rack, because that's how the crossbar would have to go. It'd have to go from here all the way down to there to get that to work. So let me show you how Smitty Bilt tells you to do this. Take one of these and you drop the bolt down into it. This channel holds your bolt. So then you go like this. That's it. So take this. We're gonna just slide it up there for now for safekeeping. This, and go like this. Just kind of even these out. Get it to a point where we can just flip it. And there you have it. Pretty straightforward there. So now we got to get our clasps, and I'm keeping everything loose until I tighten it down. So now that we got the plate here, do a washer, and then a nylon nut, and just thread it until you get stopped on the nylon, really. And then we have it. So, I think the thing we're gonna have to try to do next is get the tent on here and try to line it up with the holes as much as possible. Unfortunately, the tent is pretty light with the mattress taken out. Let me just show you real quick what this came with. The ladder, the crossbars, all the hardware. You got some power adapters and cables here, so you can run this from your car into your tent. Got a power adapter, tie downs, all that jazz, little USB thing. This is a LED light. That's really cool. That's nice. These, I believe, are for the ladder, and these are the mounting screws for inside the tent. Give you wrenches, and these are the hinges for the ladder itself. This is the block off for the aluminum crossbars. You got your ladder. They give you a leather pouch, and then they give you this, the cover. It all comes inside of this mattress here. So the mattress folds up in the tent, and all this stuff was inside of it. I thought they didn't send me a mounting kit. I thought I screwed up and missed an accessory. I was about to be really irritated, but it turns out everything was inside. Not exactly how I would have done it, but it works, I suppose. So what we're going to need to do is we want the hinge to be off the back onto the tailgate and the decked system. Meaning that this side over here has to be towards the front of the truck. So I'm going to try to muscle this up there and try to line it up on the crossbars as much as possible. With the mattress inside, you actually don't get this good of a look in here. So it's going to be impossible. You're going to have to open up your tent, take it apart, take the mattress out to even attempt to put this on your vehicle, your Jeep, your truck, whatever you're deciding to put this on, your Outback, anything. It's universal. All you need is 2 crossbars, and that's really it. So now what we got to try to do is get these bolts through the bottom, this way, washer, wrong bolt, through the bottom of the tent itself into the holes on the crossbars. This tiny nut goes into an upper channel, which locks it in place and lets you tighten it down. Now that's why I kept everything loose, so you can move things back and forth, line it up, hopefully get it to where it needs to go. Might prove to be a little difficult to get footage of this, but I will do the best that I can. This one is successfully inside of a hole. You can see in that channel up there where the bolt is coming through. Now we're gonna have to push this nut into this end of the channel and tighten it in. But let's get everything else situated first, shall we? So I'm using a long screwdriver to push the nut up the channel, and I'm gonna lift up on the bolt to push it into the nut, and then try to tighten it down just a little bit. We only want a couple threads on it. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Put the nut in the channel, send it down with a screwdriver, and lift up on the nut and try to get the bolt in as best as you can. I hope you can see I basically have my face to this channel looking, so I can tell how much farther I need to move the bolt. And look at that. We're already in. Nice. Now, all we have left is the front. Then we tighten everything down, unfold it, put the mattress in, and fold it up nice, put the cover on, and we're all done. Unless you do the ladder. I don't think I'm gonna need the ladder, but we will find out. Okay, now we're ready to open it. So I'm not sure if you were able to see that, but I was able to get an opening in the front window. I was able to slip this through, and then I moved the aluminum crossbar into where it needed to go. Got the bolt in there, threaded it, just enough to start it. I might be able to show you something from a better angle. I'm not terribly certain. It's difficult to try to show, but I'll do the best I can. Wow. All right then. That one was way easier than the other side, so I don't know if maybe you were able to see that maneuver. Open the window, put your bolt through, move the aluminum, get it through the bolt hole, and then hold the nut up to the bolt from the aluminum side up, and then screw in. You have to really contort yourself, or you could shove someone in there, or you could throw the crossbars on the tent itself, on the ground, like a smart human being, which I am not. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to center the tent as much as I possibly can. Maybe a little bit difficult, but you can kind of tell on the roof rack itself where it needs to go a little bit. So I'm gonna go around the front, check the back, go back and forth, make tiny adjustments here and there, and get it as center as possible.
Okay, now I'm going to crawl in there and tighten it down as much as possible.
So what I did there was climbed up on the truck. First I closed it because it's not going to support my weight with it open. I think you need the ladder to support the end tongue weight of the tent fully open. So I closed it, got in, opened it halfway, stepped in, opened it all the way, tightened it down, and now all we have to do is center it, tighten down those crossbar bolts, and we're good to go. So I measured both sides on my roof rack. It's 4.5 inches to this side, 4.5 inches. That means it's going to be perfectly straight, and it's 13 inches from the back. So 4.5, 4.5, 13, 13. Last thing we need to do is put the ladder on. Shouldn't be terribly difficult. So for the ladder we want to do plastic washer, ladder, bracket, and then plastic washer again. So the final touch is to just tighten down the ladder bolts. Then you're all done with the install. So, still have to put the mattress in, but it's almost complete. Let me show you how it works. So, you do need this for the weight. Fortunately, the decked system has these decals, and it holds it just enough to let you in. You may hear some cracking on the aluminum. I think that's okay. Inside you got these little tie downs all over the place so you can open up the sunroof. And then you have these here. So when you first open it, what you gotta do is you gotta take this metal bar and make sure it's actually in the pouch on the side on both ends, front and back. I've already done that. So, what's next? I'll show you the window prop system. First we gotta open the window. There's a hole in the canvas and a hole in the aluminum. It's actually easier to do it the other way. So, put it through your canvas hole into your aluminum hole. Like so. It should be aimed like that. Now, I should have brought the tripod up here. Spin this so that's upwards. And then literally bend it up. And there you have it. Like so. Remember this to go down like that, nice and tight. And then same thing for this one. That way you can close your doors and not worry about them getting stuck. And there you have it. Very own rooftop tent system. Closing notes. That strap goes on the ring tie down. I'm gonna need a ladder to get that, but you'll just have to do it like a regular clasp. And then I'm gonna throw the mattress in, and I'll probably do closing it and then opening it.